Morning. Hey, hey. All good. Ready for the new day. How are you? How is everyone? Today I'm gonna take a break from the challenge. Yesterday it was very tilting for me, so I want to reset that. Today we're gonna paper trade, and yeah, I just did some studying. I checked my statements, my broker statements, and since we started this challenge, I paid in commissions $500, around that 478 or something like that, which is basically the initial balance, which is disturbing because at this point we would have doubled our account. I'm not blaming my performance entirely up to that. I'm just saying that commissions are extremely high with this brokerage, so I'm gonna have to look into something else. And I'm gonna trade today. I'm gonna trade a paper trading account, and tomorrow I most probably I'm gonna trade my real live account, the one that I'm using, and with that one we're gonna trade a lot of e-mini. It's the balance is higher, so uh, yeah, um, I like this challenge. It's been tormenting me, to be honest, and mostly due to the fact that I'm struggling with commissions a lot and they're eating the account alive. And I'm trading completely different than I used to trade. I don't trade a mini, I don't put as much size, I'm trying to be as careful. So it's not an easy feat. I'm gonna try it, but I will take a break from that for a while. Now, talking about today. Today it's a very interesting day because we took all-time highs yesterday. We took Asia low, we took Asia high, we came back down into the mid of the Asian range. We did not touch the first standard deviation, but this is very interesting because we took the lows, we came back down into the mid of the Asian range. Let's measure it. Right? Amazing. We barely touched it, which is beautiful. Now we're moving higher. So the idea is to be bullish. I'm just curious, why are we having SMT with ES? Meanwhile, we have relative equal highs. Yeah, this high was taken yesterday, but this is still a lot of liquidity up here. So I will be bullish. I'll be looking. I have a strategy in which the price comes next near to the high, falls back down, creates a fair value gap, we buy it, and then we straight up attack 315. So I'm going to be looking into that. And I'm very aware right now on ES. We're trading inside this fair value gap. We have this volume imbalance, which is something I don't like. But yeah, we're touching the 830 open. We would like to trade above the 830 open. We're trading above midnight already. And yeah, we have a lot of liquidity. We have relative equal highs here as well. So let's see which one is going to be faster. I don't know if it's gonna be the Nasdaq or ES, but ES is gonna have to reach 315 today most probably. So with that in mind, I'll trade accordingly. Any questions? And also extremely bearish Dow Jones. We left relatively good lows. We're dipping. We're trading inside this inversion fair value gap. Meanwhile, we're having this trend line that traders like to use. Maybe we can break this. But yeah, we have SMT between Nasdaq and yes, with coupled with Dow Jones. But I don't mind having a triple top right here. Looks very feasible. Bam, 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 and then we go lower today and tomorrow in the Friday, and come back down here to this relatively cool lows. That would be interesting in my opinion. A very interesting idea indeed. That's my narrative for this morning. We're bullish, and if we have, like yesterday, a strong price action, we should expect reversal. Otherwise, we're just gonna dig deep into this all-time highs. On Nasdaq, 224, 177, and 129 would be the profit targets. We're having here fair value gap. Very shallow, a lot of volume imbalances. I don't really like it. Well, let's see. We're going to be trading inside this fair value gap, which is going to become an inversion fair value gap. And that's about it. I'll delete the Asian range because we kind of know what's going to happen. And we're going to go back to it in case we just want to check profit targets. 129 would be the first one. We're going to open aggressively. Let's see, do we have any other, no other inefficiencies on Nasdaq. Only to the downside. So yeah, this is something I don't like. And we have a breaker here that is supposed to hold the price up high. It's very interesting. It was a good day to trade the morning session. And I'll show you why until we open. So what can you see in here? You can see the price reaching liquidity all-time highs, then dropping, trying to recover in the afternoon, having a drop again, not even touching the new week opening up. However, it's not respecting this candle, right? So you cannot just buy it straight. You're gonna have to wait, especially when you're dealing with London session. London session is very precarious. You need to trade it on a higher time frame, like 5 minutes, 15 minutes. Otherwise, you're gonna get very easily swept. So at 3 o'clock during London session, we have this aggressive candle high, very bullish. We have the second one, then we have this bearish candle. Where is this bearish candle trading at? First of all, inside the fair value gap, 1 hour fair value gap, which is strong. What else do we have? We have swept the Asian range, 987, right? Right. And what is in here? Well, if you go on a smaller time frame, what is this one? Breaker. low, high, lower, low, higher, high. So when this fake chase, this fake drop comes inside this 1 hour fair value gap, what's gonna happen? And trading inside this inversion fair value gap, what's gonna happen? Obviously you're gonna have prices higher. And what would be your profit target? Well, if you're buying here and you have left these two highs, that's part of the strategy. You want to see a retracement before we took a high into a fair value gap and into a breaker. That's the whole strategy that I'm talking about. Breaker plus fair value gap. The inversion fair value gap is just as a gift offered to you, like triple confirmation. So when the price comes here, you have already a limit order because you already see the setup. You already know, oh, okay, it's just going to come back here inside this fair value gap and inversion fair value gap. You buy here. Your first profit target is this high, not this one. Why? If it's already going to take this one, the structure, the market structure is going to allow you to go for the other one. There's no point in you taking this high. That's not how the market works. It's just going to go and chase this high from 615. So first profit target, and if you have the stomach and the position size, I will take 70-80% of my position here, and this would be the ultimatum 112. Due to the fact that I would not chase it, but due to the fact that you have ES not even reaching for this triple top, you would say that the Nasdaq, when ES is going to be bullish, Nasdaq is just going to run through this all-time high. We're going to open soon. I don't plan on buying due to the fact that we have all this liquidity left here. So that's the only reason I'm not buying, together with this volume imbalance. But this is a breaker, low, high, low, low, higher, high. So when price is coming back down inside this breaker, it's gonna go higher. So what do we know about breakers? The green candle, if it's bullish, the green candle before the move starts. What is the price doing before going up? Touching this breaker once, twice. In some cases, you're gonna use only the body. If the price wants to run, you might use the wick as well. But one concern that I have about this move is the fact that we're having two volume imbalances here. So I rather close this candle bearish like this and cover this volume imbalance, come back down, touch it, touch this order block together with this order block, and then go higher. Yep. Interesting. Oh, how we talked about the move before it happened. Now let's see how aggressive the open is going to be like. As we talked about, the open came back down, took this volume imbalance and moving higher. Trading back in this inversion fair value gap. This 5 minute. We came back down for these inefficiencies. Still trading inside the breaker. Let's delete this one. This one. Let's skip the first presentation fair value gap. Very bearish open. SMT with yes. Interesting open. Sorry for that. Um, we're trading below the 8:30 open, above the midnight. Longs are still in play, but we have a break in market structure. We have a high, a low, higher, high, low, low. So this is a bearish breaker right now. Meanwhile, we have volume imbalance here, two fair value gaps. So relative equal lows, triple lows here. Same choppiness that we have encountered this week. Even if we want to see prices lower, I believe tapping just a bit into this liquidity is important. Otherwise, this is going to be a target for the rest of the session. And I mean 23,021 and 50. But this is not good price action because you open lower, you have a bearish breaker. Meanwhile, you have these two gaps, this form of liquidity under the fair value gap, and it's gonna have to be tapped one way or another. Meanwhile, volume imbalance, volume imbalance, volume imbalance. Yeah, the price action is ugly. Nothing much is happening right now. I'm bullish, but we need to take this low and then come back high, and we're gonna use this as a breaker. Otherwise, we're just gonna stay in choppiness for the rest of the morning, I believe. We still have SMT with ES. I don't know for how long that's gonna hold. Here you can see it. We took the low. ES is still going higher. So let's see how that's gonna play out. ES does not want to go to the sell side yet. We did not take that low, and we're still trading inside these two fair value gaps that we discussed pre-market. ES is like, nope. So SMT with ES. Taking this high would form a breaker here, but closing a candle, closing above. Let's see how these two look now. Yep. Taking the Asian low again, and 983 would be the end of this. Interesting, we left this week here just to touch the new week opening up. Not a fair value gap. Next targets 960. We're having the markets all twist up. So you have ES, which is looking bearish, however, not with the same intensity. And you have Dow, who is making a run for it. So makes you wonder about this Nasdaq move. Like it's thriving on the Dow. The Dow is just going higher, meanwhile Nasdaq is finding lower lows. And ES is just stagnating. So because you're having all this liquidity up here, right? So makes me wonder. Relative equal highs here, the lows, sorry. Shorts were in control today. That's why I decided not to touch the real account today. When the markets are not aligned, your ass is going to be handed to you. Woohoo! Mm. Let's see, do we have the power to reach 841? I think we do. Yeah, at 950 we had only one entry and second one here. We didn't take them, but good session overall. It's just you're consolidating so much for so many days that you're not going to anticipate this type of expansion all the time. So let's see, 841, and I'm going to be done for the day. I have a bit of a headache, and I don't believe we're going to find another entry. Unless we want to try ES, but looks like we can be a bit late this party. Try this. Maybe attack these lows. Yeah, ugly day overall for ES. Most probably because it wants to turn bullish. Yeah. Let's see. Last trade. Let's see if we can buy this. This can hold. This breaker. We're coming back here into this order block. Meanwhile, ES is so bullish and the rest of the guys are so bullish. Let's try one of these. I'll add one more if it comes back to it. My intention was to see a rejection out of this. Okay. Let me just yeah, this is not gonna hold unless the whole intention. Let's come back here. If we take these highs, this is gonna act as a breaker. But we need more. Two-minute order block, fair value gap. If we take these two relative equal highs and we close above, I will add. See you. Thanks for being here. Amazing move. Moving the stop loss. And that was it. Pretty unfriendly day. See you tomorrow. Peace.